everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Menu Monday for you.
Welcome to Menu Monday. New recipes every Monday. Stuck in that cooking rut? I've been there. Come join me and try some new things. I have fun in the kitchen and I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get cooking! This recipe, 15 bean soup, is fairly simple. All you do is put all the ingredients in the pot and then set it to sealing. So we're going to start with 1 onion chopped. Now we're going to get our celery in here. It calls for 2 stalks chopped. Now the equivalent of 3 cloves of minced garlic. Now I've rinsed the beans. I'm going to drain them and get them in the pot, just removing all the dirt off the top. Okay, now this calls for 4 cups of water. Each one of these is 2 cups. Now chop out our pepper. The recipe called for a red pepper, but I took that out and just put pepper because you can use any color you want. Alright, the recipe called for 4 large carrots. I didn't have very large ones. This was sort of the end of my bag, so I just did 6 smaller ones. And these are peeled and chopped. Okay, correction there, 5 carrots. Okay, this also calls for 4 cups of either vegetable broth or chicken broth. I make my own, so while I'm doing the carrots, I'm heating up the water so I can melt the better than bouillon base, which is what I use in here. That way it absorbs into the water. And I did this as 2 cups, and then I'll be doing another 2 cups in just a few moments. Now for our seasonings, we have 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and I will have the ingredients at the end of this video and also on our website rvlifeintheusa.com. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke, we are going to do 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. The Worcestershire sauce is 2 tablespoons. Goes for Dijon mustard. I like this mustard. It's got like the seeds in it. It's grainy mustard, sorry. So I used that, and that's 2 tablespoons. And then it calls for 1 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes along with their liquid. But I didn't have any tomatoes, so I just threw in some ketchup. I was just finishing up this bottle, and then I added a little bit more of the new bottle. It tasted just as good as when I've done it with the tomatoes. And there's the other 2 cups of chicken broth, and now I'm just seasoning with salt and pepper, and that's done to taste. Now we'll give this a stir, get the lid on, and we'll get this set to high pressure for 45 minutes. Now once that comes to pressure and does the 45 minutes, you're going to do a slow release for 20 minutes and then a quick release of any remaining pressure. Season with more salt and pepper if desired. That was your picture, and here are your ingredients. It was, as always, delicious. And this is one of the simplest meals you can make. All you do is put the chuck roast in, and you add 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, and a package of dry onion soup mix. Now you can either put the soups in first and mix them up and add the chuck roast, or you can add the chuck roast first and mix the soup on top, either way. And then you can cook this on low for 8 hours or high for 4 hours. I chose low and slow. This was amazing. You can do sides of choice. I did frozen broccoli and instant mash and made a little salad. Here are your ingredients. I hope you try it. Today we're going to make some slow cooker chicken and gravy. So we have, first of all, our chicken. I'm going to do this in the crock pot, so I've got my little crock pot liner bag. We have 1.5 cups of water, garlic powder, some poultry seasoning. I've got several. I'm going to use this one from Blackstone. A can of cream of chicken soup, some salt, pepper, and 2 packets of gravy mix. You can use any brand. I just happened to pick these up at Walmart. So let's get going. Now we have all our ingredients together. I'm going to go ahead and put the liner in the slow cooker. I'm going to add the chicken first, and then all the other ingredients on top. We're going to season the chicken with salt and pepper, and you can use that to taste. and the garlic. And now I'm doing the poultry seasoning, and the rest of it is going to go in the bowl, and we'll mix that together. Now we're going to pour this on top of the chicken. The recipe said 6 to 8 hours on low, but since I had small strips, I did just 6 hours. If you had larger breasts, you can do it a little longer. I served mine with a side of hash brown casserole. That recipe will be coming up in a Menu Monday soon. It was a delicious dinner, and it was very easy, so I hope you try it. You can serve it with any sides that you enjoy. And I will have here at the end your ingredients and also on our website, rvlifeintheusa.com, as always. Now this is a breakfast dish that we're going to make. The first thing I did was spray the casserole pan with some non-stick spray. I purchased a loaf of French bread. I'm going to cut these up into bite-sized pieces and put them in the casserole dish. I'm just going to cut a couple here to show you about what size they are, and then I'm going to speed this up. Now for our other ingredients, we're adding 8 large eggs to the bowl. Two cups of 2% milk. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 third cups of brown sugar, and we're going to whisk all this together and pour it over the bread. You want to make sure all the bread gets covered. It doesn't work well with a whisker. So I put the rest of this in about a spatula. Pushed everything down into the milk egg mixture. We're going to top this with blueberries and strawberries, any berry you like. You can use fresh. I use frozen. I wasn't sure when I was going to make it, so frozen worked better for me, but you can do either. So I'm putting all the other berries in, and then I'm going to cut up the strawberries. And just spread them around on top of the bread best you can. Okay, once you've got everything in, you want to cover this with cling wrap and put it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours or up to overnight. I put mine in there overnight and then cooked it the next morning, and that was our Christmas Day breakfast. We plop that in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees, and then when it comes out, you just sprinkle it with powdered sugar. It matched the snow outside. Now, it was really good. I had a couple helpings of this. I don't know that Big Daddy even ate any. He doesn't really like sweet stuff, but it was really good. And you can put as much maple syrup or cream on it as you'd like. And here are your ingredients.
Well, thank you for watching this week's Menu Monday. I hope you enjoyed it as always. Thank you always for your kind comments and suggestions too. Anything that you would change, let me know. I'm up for it too. And if you have a favorite recipe, please put it in the comments below. I'd like to try it. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next Monday for another Menu Monday. Alright guys, love y'all. Bye-bye.